What's up, YouTube? Bagpiper coming at you from the mod shop, aka Fatty's Garage. On my Thursday evening, your Thursday morning, I guess. And I am finishing up a pipe that I started smoking last night before I left for work. Got some Latakia Flake number 9 in the cutty. Man, I love this stuff. It's really good. And today, I'm coming at you to do a VR. I haven't done many of those in a while. Trying to... There's just been so much going on. I haven't had time to get caught up. And figured I'd let Justin Taylor start taking some of those wins from me. But the Charring Light decided it was finally time to come back to YouTube and start being a presenter again in the YTPC. Welcome back, by the way. And in order to get his name out there and etc., etc., he decided to do a giveaway. And what really made this interesting for me and what made me want to do the VR is because his question is, what 2 presenters, pipe presenters, either old or current, would you like to sit down and have a conversation with and smoke a pipe with? And I just thought, man, that's such a good question. That's so cool. I wish I'd come up with that. And then I got to thinking about it. I was like, man, that is a difficult question to ask. Like, it's so simple, but so complicated at the same time. There's so many people, so many awesome people in the YTPC. Can't even name them all off on the top of my head. You know, obviously there's the young guns that I'd say I'd want to smoke a pipe with. And there's the geriatric squad, the wheelchairs, canes, and walkers group. There's the Tennessee boys that I have still not had the chance to smoke a pipe with yet. There's a couple guys in Kentucky. There's a couple guys in Georgia. And then that doesn't even include across the pond in England. Got the Peachies, but they'll be stateside. I think they said next year, so... I can't remember what he changed his channel name to, but it was Pip's Piping Review or something like that originally. He'd be awesome to smoke a pipe. There's so many good people, you know. You got the boys in Texas and the ones in Alabama and or Louisiana and Florida. Just way too many good people to try to say, okay, we're going to narrow this down to just 2. California, Montana. I mean, they're just all over. Which is what's great about the YTPC, right? Because it takes people from all over the world and brings us all together in one little area and allows us to communicate with each other and post videos about stuff that's on our mind. And then we get on Voxer and we get on House Party and we bring that world just a little bit closer because we're able to actually sit and smoke a pipe, you know, albeit on a mobile device and not together in person, but still I've got to enjoy a pipe with a bunch of amazing fellows on House Party. But I eventually did come to a conclusion on the two. And it was extremely difficult for me to come to this conclusion because there's so many good people and you don't want to leave anybody out. So then I started getting like serious about it and like getting down to the nitty gritty stuff. And basically I came up with 2 sets of 2. And what these are would be the 2 guys that have the highest probability of me never getting to meet in person and smoking a pipe with. The first group is across the pond, and that would be Wharf Valley Boy and Cobbett of the Shire, Sir Stephen and Tim. I think it would be awesome to get to go over and smoke a pipe with them, get to tell some funny stories and jokes and have serious conversations and get to share a pint or, you know, some homemade Baileys, something. That would be awesome. And hopefully we would do it while there was a pipe meetup going so I could meet more people. But you know what I mean? Like those 2 guys, if I was going across the pond. And then the other 2 guys wouldn't necessarily be going across the pond as it would be going across the border. And that would be making my way into Canada to the Great White North, and that would be to get to sit down and smoke a pipe with Unicorn Piper and Dreadlock Piper. I think those guys are both amazing. Funny, intelligent, like we have a lot of things in common. They know each other, and I don't know if they've ever smoked a pipe together or not, but they know each other. And they're, I don't want to pretend like I know what I'm talking about and say they're close to each other, but because I don't think they are. They're a couple hours apart or something, but so that's my answer. And I chose those guys because of the high probability of never getting to actually sit down and smoke a pipe with them in person. I have smoked a pipe with Unicorn Piper and I have smoked a pipe with Dreadlock Piper, but they were both on House Party. Everybody else, I could just go on and on and on naming off guys and gals that would be amazing to get to sit down and smoke a pipe with. But the reality of that is 2/3 of everybody that I would start naming off, I have the chance, I'm sure the chance will come up to get to smoke with them. There are certain occasions coming up this year, later on in the year, that's going to put me a little bit farther north and possibly get the chance with some of the guys. I travel, you know, down south my one big vacation a year, and then a couple of small trips a year. So there's a chance to get to smoke a pipe with some of the guys down there. The ones out west, if I can ever get out to a pipe show, maybe we'll get to meet up and smoke a pipe there. So there's opportunities, but these two sets of two guys would be the ones that would be the hardest for me to get to, so they're going to be my choice. So thanks for the opportunity to do this video. I hope it's okay that I had two sets of two, and welcome back to the YTPC. Looking forward to seeing more videos. Alright guys, y'all keep it full lit and rolling. Bagpiper out.